Nikita Dragun's ex responds to her dramatic video.
Ooh, Jaclyn Hill returns and breaks silence, but is facing new backlash.
And Rihanna has discovered her long-lost child.
All that and more on today's Daily Hollywood Rundown.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of the Daily Hollywood Rundown. I'm Emile Ennis Jr.
I'm Sussan Morad, and what a welcome. I feel like we were on The Greatest Showman almost in that moment.
Like my welcome was
hello.
It reminds me of Mrs. Doubtfire, like, hello, children.
Yeah, that is so true. That is so true. Welcome, you guys. We're so happy to have you here with us. Today's episode of the Daily Hollywood Rundown has so many great stories.
So many.
But before we get into it,
yes.
I feel like there's something we need to remind everybody about.
There is something.
Not quite sure.
I think it starts with
subscribe. Yes, you guys, this is the time of the video where we ask you to subscribe. There's a video that's somewhere right over here. And I mean, if you're sick of hearing us say it, why not just hit that subscribe button right now?
Right, but we still have to say it because there will be new people watching every day. So.
Exactly, and also hit the bell, and that way you'll know every single time a new video like this one is uploaded to our channel. And also comment.
Yes.
We love your comments. We tell you all the time. We read them all. You really make us laugh.
You do
on
make
most
us
days.
laugh a lot of the time.
A lot of the time.
But we have to get into the news. There's so
do.
much to break down, starting with the Kardashians, and let's just get into it. All right, Susan, we're kicking off the show with some Kardashian news because fans are upset with how the Kardashians responded to the California wildfires. And if you're watching this and you're like, weren't the wildfires months ago? They were. And also, like, why are we talking about the Kardashians when the show's over right now?
Yeah.
Well, first of all, we talk about them every single day because there's always something new. But there has been a bonus clip that E released from this past season, and it shows the family responding and reacting to the wildfires. And at one point, Kourtney's talking about how Penelope asked her, Penelope said, Mom, what would we do if we lost our home and it burnt down? And this is what Kourtney had to say.
So then I said, we can go anywhere. Let's go to Italy. We can move to Italy. I was like, we can eat focaccia for the rest of our lives.
So Kourtney's response has some people triggered. One person replied saying, wow, Court, saying that is going to get a lot of people mad because it kind of sounds like really privileged and insensitive to those who aren't able to just easily escape a fire and lost everything. Another said, wow, there were literally people camping in Walmart parking lots, starving in the aftermath of these fires, and Kourtney's like, let's just move to Italy. And this person wasn't mad, but simply said, how amazing must it be to be literally able to tell your kids that you can go anywhere in the world and live there and it be true. So for this, I mean, I get why some people might be triggered, but in this particular context of things, maybe the wording or the way she said it was wrong, but she was just trying to comfort her kid and say, look, we do have the means available. If our house burns down, we would lose everything, but at the same time, we can go anywhere we want because we do have money.
Yeah.
But it was, she lives a different life than we do.
Yeah, it does sound privileged, and that's because she is privileged.
Right.
I don't know, we can get mad about
Yeah.
it, but at the end of the day, it's a reality show that's actually filming their supposed real conversations, but I feel like that's really how lucky they are that unfortunately for everybody else, like all us normal people, that wouldn't be the first thing that would come to mind,
Right.
talking to your child in that kind of situation. And granted, she was probably just trying to make her feel calm and not stress about the situation.
Right.
And that was her initial automatic response because that's actually what their life is
Yeah,
like.
what's she supposed to say? If it burns down, we will be devastated, Penelope.
Well, I mean, but I understand the
Yeah.
sensitivity because I read that and I was like, wow. Like,
Right.
just to think that that's the first thing that comes to mind. But hey, we're talking about the Kardashians, who are like one of the most
And you
richest
can't
families
expect
ever.
them to like appease us and appease people to say, oh, well, you know, no, she said what she would do.
Because that's what they're gonna do,
what she
go
would
and
do.
eat focaccias in Italy. All right, so moving on to some YouTuber drama. So you guys know, you remember Jaclyn Hill. She was involved in a major kind of lipstick scandal about 5 weeks ago. You know, the lipsticks that were kind of lumpy and bumpy and a little bit hairy and kind of sometimes some people were saying there was a bit of mold. There was a lot of stuff going on online. So Jaclyn had uploaded an apology video and we hadn't heard from her for 5 weeks.
Yeah.
She's come back now with a second apology video, but based on the comments, a lot of fans are not really sort of buying her apology, and she's facing a lot of backlash again. So Jaclyn's uploaded her latest apology video to YouTube, and there's barely any crying, and Jaclyn doesn't pull receipts, but she definitely still manages to bring the drama.
This video might be the biggest mistake of my entire career, but that's okay.
So if you're wondering why does she need to make another apology video, it appears that she's had some time to think, and in the past few weeks she's had some realizations she wanted to share.
I completely failed. Like, I say it every day and I'm still just like, I choke on those words. Like my launch was a failure. It failed.
Jaclyn went on to say that she was advised to not make the video or talk about it publicly, but she expressed how much her relationship with her followers means to her, and she knew it was the right thing to do to talk about it. After sharing her various thoughts and admitting she made many mistakes, she apologized with this.
I just have to say I'm sorry. It's so important to me that you guys know how sorry I am.
The video got over 1 million views overnight and over 24,000 thumbs down, and a lot of comments. The video has been flooded with comments from a lot of people that seem to be not buying into her apology, like this person who wrote, "The only thing that bothers me is she seems to be treating it like drama or a scandal, but in reality, it was a health and safety issue. Like genuinely a big deal. No bigger brand would ever get away with being silent or not addressing it." Another person wrote, "Haven't been out of my house for 5 weeks. Is seen buying hundreds of thousands worth of Birkins, LMAO, this was a scam video." Or this user who said, "Decrease the drama and increase product quality. End of discussion." As well as this person who wrote, "She uploaded with a lame apology and manipulative language, then sandwiches the fact that she has a new lab and product launching soon, followed by, for those of you who still trust me, I am so grateful. Wake up, sheeple, she's selling more crap. She only cares about your money." As well as probably my personal favorite, "These makeup tutorials are getting weirder." I kind of miss the times when there were makeup YouTube videos were all about the makeup, and we weren't sort of having to see these like apologies on the regular at the moment.
Yeah.
But I think it's taken a lot for her to apologize. A lot of people are questioning whether it was a real apology, whether it was sincere or not. I think everyone's going to have their own opinion on that, and it's definitely, obviously, she's been going through like a hard time. And the fact that she's come out with another apology video and she's telling us that her team has been telling her not to upload or post, or talk about it anymore. I respect her for that. I respect her for addressing it. But I mean, I don't know. I feel like damned if you do, damned if you don't. It's kind of one of those situations.
I would agree with that. Like you said, everybody has an opinion. It doesn't matter how you do it, how you present the information, whatever you do, somebody's going to be upset with you these days or just not be happy with the way you did it. So at this point, I feel like you can't even focus on the backlash or focus on the comments, because legit, you just have to have like a self-check conversation. Am I being pure? Am I being genuine? Do I have the right intentions? Yes, cool. Let me focus on the fans who love me and the fans who support me and the fans who are sending me positive energy. And if somebody does call me out because I am providing some BS, then maybe I need to talk to myself and say, hey, that's BS. But yeah, you can't win these days.
Yeah, I mean, wait. All right, it's time for one of our favorite segments, which is WTF, OMG. OMG,
oh
my God.
What the?
So you guys, if it's your first time here or you're not familiar with this segment, this is basically when we share things on the internet that make us go WTF,
OMG.
That's basically what happens. And there was something that literally made a lot of people say OMG. So we're kind of a little bit overseeing the doppelganger. I can never say that word. Doppelganger, okay. But there was something that was shared by Rihanna last night, that kind of had us all just going, WTF, OMG. So Rihanna took to Instagram to share a photo of a young girl named Alea Sky, whose mother posted a photo to Instagram, which honestly, you guys, looks like a spitting image if Rihanna was like 7 years old. She posted the photo with a caption writing, "Almost dropped my phone." She also tagged the mother of Mini Ree named Bria. The pic now has over 6 million likes, and even celebs have chimed in, including Snoop Dogg, who wrote, "When did you have a baby?" Interesting enough, Bria told The Blast that her 7-year-old daughter would love to work with Rihanna if the opportunity arises. And something tells me that opportunity is probably gonna arise.
Yeah.
She is gorgeous, and honestly, she looks exactly like Rihanna's child.
I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for some type of a biopic on Rihanna,
Yes.
and that she can play like the young. So we have to make this happen now,
Yes.
while she's still young.
Yes,
but
let's start
no.
a hashtag.
For real though. But Tyra Banks also commented on the photo, and when she commented on the photo, she was asking like, somebody please identify this young mini Rihanna,
Ree,
whatever.
yeah.
And then people were pretty much saying, if you just double tap the photo, like she's tagged in the
Oh!
photo. Like,
Come on.
Come on, Tyra, get it together.
I mean, that's all you gotta do.
Okay, Susan. So we talked about YouTuber drama, Backlash, all this stuff earlier, and girl, we have to talk about this next because Nikita Dragun, she uploaded this video to her YouTube channel where she's pretty much talking about what happened with her former relationship, and it was intense. And we just have a lot to discuss. So Nikita posted a video yesterday titled, "I Got My Heart Broken." And in the video, she explains her side of the relationship and what happened from her point of view. Now, if you follow Nikita, you probably have seen her ex on her Instagram in the past, but she didn't always tag him. Anyway, she opened up about how the relationship might have started out as transactional because he was a model that could be in photos and campaigns and stuff. But she did catch feelings, and apparently, according to her, he caught feelings too, but didn't know how to deal.
There's been relationships, and especially with this one, that I wonder at least what would happen if I was just regular, you know what I mean?
So that video was about 30-something minutes long. She got very emotional in that video, and it was kind of hard to watch. You could see she was really hurt. But there were some divisive comments. Some were saying, well, the relationship started with you paying him to be your boyfriend, essentially, and all this stuff. So the comments were whatever. And I remember back when I worked at the restaurant I used to work at in Hollywood, it was Nikita's birthday this past year, and she actually came in with him. And I was like, ooh, he's hot,
Yeah,
like
he's
whatever.
so-
And then I went stalking past her page, and I went and found him, and we clicked the tag. It didn't have his name. It would have like, "Don't touch my man," or like, she does that stuff, whatever. Anyway, he responded. His name is Michael Yerger. If you're a Survivor fan, you may remember he was one of the youngest players on Survivor. He's also a model. He just turned 21. He was celebrating in Vegas. So it's kind of funny that she dropped this video.
Timing, she probably
right around his birthday, yeah.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday, right? Let's see what he had to say, because he had a lot to say. And when I say a lot, I mean he went on Instagram and did a series of 13 Insta stories where he explained his side of the story. And I'll just say, watch Nikita's full video to get her side, and then we'll try to summarize his side right now. So he starts off by saying, "I think it's time for me to share a bit about my perspective inside of this story on how this whole mess came to be. Mine and this person's relationship started abruptly and changed my life more quickly than you could have ever imagined. There kept being temptations thrown in my face like exposure, fame, and money, and I received all three." He later says that he, quote, "pretty much got brought out of the woodwork from her fake boyfriend idea, but he started to get uncomfortable when the videos required more touching or kissing or dancing." Fast forward, and he says, "I was honest with her on how I was feeling, and she didn't like it one bit because she has been working so hard to form something real, and I regret falling into that trap and letting it happen to me because I agree that it hurt her just as she hurt me. I was forced to give her a fantasy in person and on camera as I continued to say yes to the opportunities." So he posted all of those stories yesterday and continued today with some more clarification, reiterating the fact that he was upfront about what this relationship was. And he ended by saying, "Bottom line, I think that there are two very different journeys that were taken to arrive at this point. While I'm not trying to take away from hers, I find it important for my own conscience to be open about mine. Thanks for reading." And like I said, fans are very divided on how to feel because you watch the video and listen to his side. It does sound like there was some miscommunication, and I do believe that she caught feelings for him.
Yep.
But it does sound like it started off transactional, and he just was like, he's doing what he had to do.
Yeah, I agree. And like, I just wanted to point out one thing
Yeah.
when I was reading through his very long Insta story /PSA/essay.
Yeah.
I saw a reference to Sugar Bear Hair and Coachella tickets. And this isn't the first time Sugar Bear Hair has been involved in some major YouTuber drama. So Sugar Bear Hair, where are you at? What do you have to say?
Right,
Because
we need to-
I was just like, Sugar Bear Hair there again in the middle of the drama.
Like all the
What
drama,
is
they were
going
getting free press, like, and those gummies are good, man.
I haven't tried them. Have you tried
They
them?
are pretty tasty.
Okay, maybe they can send us some now that we've just plugged them as well. So, yeah. A lot of YouTuber tea.
I gotta get the timer ready.
Yes,
Keep going, keep
timer.
going.
Okay, a
Let
lot
them
of
know what's coming.
YouTuber tea. But you know what? It's time for the final
Rundown!
1.5 minutes on the clock. It's really funny. Somebody made a comment, I think yesterday or the day
Yeah.
before, about your alarm. They're like, change your alarm, Emile. It's so scary.
No,
It's
no.
aggressive.
It is you need the aggression so we know it's time to stop.
Okay, all right. Well, we're going to kick it off on...
Starting right now.
So, crikey! Bindi Sue Irwin has just announced that she just got engaged to her boyfriend Chandler Powell. Chandler proposed to Bindi on her 21st birthday. Congratulations and happy birthday from all of us.
Yes, and also happy birthday to J-Lo. She turns 50 today, and I just have to say she looks bomb. and I'm trying to look like that at 50.
Oh my God.
Booty and everything.
Yeah, I mean, she just gets better and better with age.
Yes.
Also, speaking of things that have been going on, the college admission scandal that basically rocked the nation is going to get its own Lifetime movie, you guys.
I can't wait.
According to The Hollywood Reporter, the scandal that involved actress Lori Loughlin, Felicity Huffman, and their children is making its way to Lifetime. The project was announced early Tuesday morning, and although no actors have been cast just yet, they are already working on the script.
Seriously can't wait for this.
I'm
But
gonna be watching.
Louis Tomlinson is also speaking out against the Mirror for just posting some more foolishness. So UK gossip mag Mirror Online published a story yesterday called Drugs, Meltdowns, and Gay Sex Rumors, How Rivalry and Hatred Tore One Direction Apart. Louis went to Twitter to say that they're just that, rumors, and he said this is the biggest load of bullshit I've seen in a while. Typical unprovoked venom from the Mirror, couldn't be further from the truth.
Sounds like something for Rumor Patrol, Emile.
Yeah.
Sounds like something for Rumor Patrol. Billie Eilish, you guys, has stabbed herself in the hand with her nails, and it looks really painful. Last night, she showed her millions of followers the dangerous side of having 2-inch long nails. She posted to her Insta stories. Oh!
I mean, that was pretty much the gist of it.
Yeah, she was
stabbed
like,
herself.
okay, enough with these nails, and like, whoa, it's like really a hole or something like
Yeah.
that. It was, yeah, it looked so painful.
All right, guys, that's a wrap on today's episode of the Daily Hollywood Rundown. I want to know, what do you guys think about this Nikita Michael stuff? Let us know, because it's really, just let us know. After you watch and look at everything, then come back.
All
and let
the
us know.
evidence,
Yes.
all the evidence.
Yes.
Speaking of YouTubers, what are your thoughts on Jaclyn Hill's latest apology video? What were your thoughts? I'm not gonna give you any clues. I was gonna say, do you think this? Do you think that? You tell me what you think.
Yes.
Again, when you're watching Nikita's video, watch Jaclyn's video and come back and chat it out in the comment section below.
And of course, we'll be back here tomorrow.
See you then, guys.
But guys, before you go, make sure you go ahead and click yesterday's video. Watch that, because it was really good, and you should probably watch that before you watch like the other videos. You know?
Totally agree. And also, while you're in the clicking mood, why don't you click that subscribe button? You know?
agree.
I mean, we love hanging out with you guys. Subscribe and come back tomorrow.